is now time. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Thriller here with our Pokemon SoulSilver Randomized Nuzlocke. And it's not any other Randomized Nuzlocke because, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, I am doing something I've never done before. I am playing a randomized version of a game that was done by my friend. First, I want to go massive shoutouts to my man Shadow, aka Shadow Gallade, which you can find a link to his channel in the description of the video. He personally randomized this game. He made a few changes, and he actually went up with some of my randomizing settings and stuff like that. So, he's also handpicked the starters and everything like that. And he's got something he wants to do. But I'll go ahead, get us started, get us situated. Oh dear God, I'm scared for what Shadow has in store for me today. We technically already did a Gen 2 playthrough, so I don't think I'm gonna really do the voices. I might do voices for like real main characters and stuff like that, not doing like gym leaders and stuff like that. You know, stuff like that. But I'm super excited, and also, guys, a bit of a spoiler warning for you, heads up here. But your boy's already got like how many more playthrough projects on the DS and everything else, and we got some fan games that are on the way as well, and especially one that I might just dive right into eventually here too, so I'm really excited. Dang it, Shadow, you didn't make it to where I could instantly run. Why? I'm scared, though, to see what Shadow has in store for me. For those who don't know, the first off I want to just say is that my good friend Shadow, he's a great guy. And he's actually a decent tech whiz as well. You know what I'm saying? He's a decent tech whiz. You know what? So this is our last DS game, not counting ROM hacks. This is the last randomized DS game. I'm gonna go with my favorite color as our screen. I am very much so scared of what Shadow has in store for me. Oh, Laura gets a Porygon too! That's kind of cool. Oh wow, the speed up button's not working. Anyways. Okay, now it's working. Alright. I am scared to see what Shadow has, so I have told Shadow exactly how I want my game randomized, right? And you guys are gonna choose the starters. You guys are gonna choose the starters. Of course, obviously, because it's a choose your starter video. But I told Shadow how I randomize games. I randomize movesets, abilities. I don't do typings. I randomize trainers. I do theme things and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure Shadow should have it pretty much randomized exactly to how I do it. Except, I think what he has done now is that he has raised the levels of some of the Pokemon trainers and some of the boss admins. I know for a fact that he has made it to where Jasmine is actually going to be our next gym leader after facing Chuck, and then Price. That's what I think he's done here. I can get confirmation on all the levels and stuff like that from him. I will personally talk about that with him. But regardless, Shadow has now kind of redirected some of the levels, toning them down, upping them up, and making it for how we can evolve them and stuff. So, with that being said, I'm nervous to see what starter Shadow has planned for me. Because something just tells me he's purposely going to give me something bad here. Which means you guys are going to pick probably the best of the bad. So, but first off, I want everybody to give a massive shout out to Shadow in the comment section below. Answer the question today is, have you ever had... What is going to be our starter? And a follow-up to our question of the day will also be, have you ever had friends that randomized you ROMs and done stuff like this for you? Because I've never had this done for me. I've never done this, so I'm scared and excited at the exact same time. But enough dolling, enough of this and that. Oh, wait. Smart man Thriller here. We're going to save the game, so that way, A, I can have a file that's saved, and I can import my rare candies and stuff like that. Because, you know, I'd be an idiot if I didn't do that. Plus, you guys need to see what it is. Now, I will say this real quick before I do something. I know I'm delaying the start of this, but I just want to point out something real quick. I already had an episode 1 recorded, ready to go and stuff like that. But you know what? I told this to Shadow about how I had SoulSilver and stuff like that, and I decided, you know what? F it. Shadow's ROM is going to be what we do for our Let's Play. I will use my ROM if we lose. But in that, I might ask Shadow for another one. Who knows? I haven't debated. Let me know in the comments below that if we do lose this run, like early on and stuff, should Shadow constantly be remaking me a ROM? Or should I just make my own ROM? Let me know in the comments down below. But like I said, I had stuff like Marshtomp, I had stuff like... I think Marshtomp was like the only good starter. Actually, I think I had an Absol. So I think Marshtomp and Absol was like the only option. Anyways. I'm scared to see what Shadow has for me. I'm going to save one more time, because you guys know me, I love to do my double saves, because double saving is really good. It helps you remind yourself that you did save, and double saves usually take not that long, so... Yep, sorry for stalling, guys. I just want to make sure I covered everything on here, so... there are some future projects I want to start doing on the DS, though. If it's like, going back and playing through a game and stuff like that, so who knows. Alright, time to see what our starters are. God, Shadow, I'm scared to see what these are. Alright, guys, you are picking it. So our first starter... Wait. Is that right? You're not nice, Shadow. You're not nice. You're not nice. You're not nice. A Fione? Ooh. Okay. So it's Barboach and Grovyle. Relicav, Volby, but it's Grovyle, Doduo, and Fione. Oh no, I think I know. Did Shadow do what I think he did? Oh god. If Shadow did what I think he did, I think he replaced all the sprites with Pokemon. So that means when it's a a sprite like a Doduo is a Relicanth. But that means when we run into a Relicanth, it's a Doduo. If he did that, come on. But as of right now, these are the starters to choose from. Let me know in the comments section below what they are, and I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know what you guys are going to say is our starter choice here. But with that, I'm also going to experiment this and see how it goes. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.